It is yet another Good Friday. Welcome to our news segment today, and in our news stories, we will be giving you comprehensive and detailed stories happening nationally and internationally. But first, let's look at our top stories. Empty rhetoric, leaders react to President Ruto's first State of the Nation address. I can't locate him these days. Julius Malema slams President Ruto over broken campaign promises. ODPP skips court hearing in Mike Sonko's 357 million graft case. And KCS candidate collapses and dies. Welcome again. I'm your host, Clement Tv. President William Ruto's State of the Nation address yesterday triggered mixed reactions from Kenyans, with a section of leaders terming it an empty rhetoric. Speaking outside Parliament buildings after Ruto's speech, newer Member of Parliament Martin Peters Owino criticized the address, likening it to noise to Kenyans. According to the legislature, the president failed to speak on measures put in place to address the high cost of living and the rocketing fuel prices. Mr. Wino argued that the president's speech was more about the government's processes rather than the practicality of handling issues to the satisfaction of ordinary Kenyans. The sentiments were echoed by same member of Parliament James Nyikal, who said the speech not only lacked tangible results for Kenyans, but also offered indicators which he says do not reflect the needs of citizens. Thika Member of Parliament Alice Nganga was, however, on the contrary opinion and optimistic about the president's speech, urging Kenyans to remain hopeful that the hard economic times will soon come to an end. South Africa's Opposition Freedom Fighters Party leader Julius Malema has criticized President William Ruto for failing to fulfill the promises he made to Kenyans in the 2022 electioneering period. Malema, who is currently in Kenya for the launch of the Pan-Africa's Institute at the Kenya University, said that President Ruto election promises vis-a-vis to actions as the current head of state are as distinct as day and night. He said, and I quote, "I don't know if President William Ruto means it because he said so many things, and I can't locate him these days, because the things he said during election and the things he's doing now are two different things." End of quote. The South African opposition leader also slammed Ruto over the recent visit to Kenya by Britain's King Charles III, adding that it served no significance if he could not bring himself back to offer a direct apology to the people of Kenya over the atrocities meted on the Republic by British soldiers during the colonial era. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions yesterday failed to show up in court for the hearing of the 357 million graft case against former Governor Mike Sonko and his co-accused persons. However, the prosecution did not give an explanation to the trial magistrate Eunice Nguto as to why they failed to appear to prosecute the case. Early this month, the court declined to grant an adjournment of the hearing of the case. The ODPP is said to have sought to have the hearing of the case postponed pending the determination of the application dated November 3, 2023, in which they are seeking to withdraw the case against the 4 accused persons. The defense lawyers have now asked the court to terminate the case against the former governor and his co-accused persons, owing to the failure of the complainant to appear in court. A private KCSE candidate sitting this year's KCSE examination yesterday collapsed and died instantly. The female candidate in her mid-30s was sitting the national examination at Njenga Karome Secondary School in Molo, Nakuru County. According to education officials in Nakuru County, the deceased had earlier complained of being unwell before feeling unconscious. She was rushed to Molo Sub-County Hospital when she lost his life on arrival. The body of the deceased was taken to Molo Sub-County mortuary as investigation is launched following the incident. That will be the end of our news today. I've been your host, Clement Tv. Until next time, have a blessed Friday.